Stakeholder identification in project management. Stakeholder identification is an initial phase in project management. Typically, stakeholders can be defined as the individuals, groups, and/or organizations who can affect or be affected by a project. They can be categorized as primary, secondary, internal, external, junior, and senior. What is a stakeholder? A stakeholder is an individual, group, or organization who may affect, be affected by, or perceive itself to be affected by a decision, activity, or outcome of a project. Stakeholders can be national authorities, local communities, business groups, non-governmental organizations, NGOs, organizations, creditors, employees, material suppliers, vendors, customers, unions, project team, general manager, project coordinator, board of members. Stakeholder identification process. Stakeholder identification is a process of determining who your project's stakeholders are and what can be their effects on your project's objectives. There are many useful tools and techniques that can be used for stakeholder identification and analysis. Review the project documents. Reviewing contract documents, project charter, organizational process assets, and documents of the past projects can be helpful. Brainstorm with your project team. Brainstorming is another method to identify the stakeholders. Conducting a brainstorming session with your project team provides you a different point of view. Communication. Identification of stakeholder representatives and communication with them may provide you a large number of stakeholder information. Stakeholder representatives may be elected representatives, traditional representatives, politicians, leaders, religious leaders. Stakeholder Register. The Stakeholder Register is an important project document that includes the information related to the project's stakeholders. A stakeholder register is created together with the identification of stakeholders. Typically, a stakeholder register may include name, contact information, title, role on project, interests, expectations, influence, impact, category, power, internal/external. The stakeholder identification process starts at the beginning of the project and ends at the end of the project. A stakeholder register that records all the information of stakeholders should be prepared and updated frequently. Identification of stakeholders and determination of their expectations, requirements, interests are important processes for successful project management.